welcome to MOUAU Gist. Today we'll be having one of our best, very own first-class material in the person of Comrade Smart Izuchukwu Mbachi. He is the 2019-2020 academic section best graduating student and the number 6th overall best graduating student in the institution, Michael Oba University of Agriculture, Imodike.
Alright, good evening. My name is Comrade Mbachi Smart Izuchukwu, a former accounting president and best graduating student for 2019-2020.
Congratulations, sir. You graduated with a CGPA of
4.79.
So, how has life on campus been? Who are you? Normally, students, they say, who are you? School for the strong, right? So, how has it been like on campus? Stress and everything. Generally, what's the experience? What's campus like? What was campus life like?
The truth is, this school is actually tough. It's for the strong actually, because if you're not really strong, I don't think you can survive this school. So that's been stressful, it has been fun, but most especially stressful. That's stress part of it.
Okay, so at what point did you realize you were going to graduate with first class?
From 100 level.
From your 100 level?
Yes, from 100 level. When I actually got 4.5, although I targeted to get 4.8. So one thing, I got 4.5.
Why did you target to get 5.0? Why 4.8?
Before I read every semester, I write out my courses and the grade. So along the line, I changed it again, looking at the lecturer, the course, and everything. So there was this course I was actually having issues with, and that was history. History was one other course, and another course, economics, because of the way the lecturer was, I can still say it. He was not actually harsh, but I would say he was rigid. Let me just put it that way, he was rigid. So I just gave those two courses BB to get 4.8. Then mathematically I just went down to 4.5.
Which means others grade them A, even before writing the exam. And okay, it normally comes out that way.
Well, when I set the target, I get it or above it. If I don't get above it, I get lower, a little close to it.
So what was the motivation? What really motivated you to pursue academics like this? Because most times we hear from the use of this data, school and scam. Didn't you came into that school of thought that school actually is scam? What motivated you?
Okay. If there's any time I have a meeting with my level mates, the thing I tell them first is academics. I have never accepted the words school and scam. I have, because I know how I have benefited in it before university, during university, and after university. So I don't think, because seeing bigger people who went through education and then working in bigger places would actually tell you that school is not actually scam. If you have a good degree, coupled with the grace of God, actually, I like to put the grace of God first. But have a good degree, know what you studied and how to defend your degree, you'll be hot.
Okay. While on campus, did you face any challenge?
I had an encounter, a very bad one, last year, March, before the ASU strike, before the COVID. So thank God I went home to heal. It took 1 year to heal. And to the glory of God, the lecturer in which I had that main issue with did not return back after COVID. So that was where my relief started from, and my struggle continued. Then in order to compensate myself for that relief, for that experience, I said I was there 5.0, 400 level. And by the grace of God, I actually got it. First semester,
5.0.
Yes. First semester, 400 level 5.0. First semester 5.0, semester 5.0.
That's nice. From hearsays, I don't think you mentioned it here. I don't really remember. You are into politics too. You're into school politics. Am I right? So, can we know about it?
Okay. I picked interests in politics in my 200 level second semester. Initially, I don't like anything politics. I believe I don't have the strength of going around to beg for support. In my 100 level, I came out for SRC. I think no SRC, yes, SRC and
that's the student representative council.
Yes, for my department. So because how tough it was, I stepped down. I don't have strength for
Just department.
Just department. I stepped down. But then in 200 level, I tried to okay, let me just try this thing to know how it works. So luckily for me, I struggled for the campaign. I won the director of socials. So I now said that yes, I have this political something. I decided to go for my college president, but I was so much stressed. I decided to leave it. But I was also my class rep, 600 level, and we are more than 250. It's the small me is controlling all of them.
Hold on, sorry. You were the class rep?
Yes, 600 level.
Director of socials too?
Yes.
And okay, I'm still
on the school. So I tried to leave anything quality because I was like, no, would affect. Even my lecturers were like, smart, don't go. I want you to focus on your first class, get what you want to get. So I agreed, I stopped. Then there was this lecturer that said, if I don't aspire for this position, that means I'm not strong. I'm gonna aspire for it. I did not sign. One day in class he said, if you know you are here for president, stand up. I did not stand up. Immediately he said, smart, oh yeah, get up. That was how I stood up. And it was 2 days to the main election.
Which means practically you didn't campaign.
I didn't campaign. So in what I just did was so that it won't look as if I am feeling too big or head. What I did was I went to various levels. Just told them I'm coming out for the post of president. I need your support, and I did just once in various levels. Once. Then the Friday was the election. I wasn't so putting interest because I know I might not actually win. Because I don't have interest in politics and I don't want to even go for it. I was forced to go for it. Luckily, the result came out and I won with a very huge margin. So I was surprised. I won the post of the president. Thank you. So that was how I was president till I graduated.
So how did you balance your political life with your
Okay. There is one thing I want the public to know is when you have a set goal, even if you are engaged in so many things, if you put your mind towards it, you won't leave it. Despite all the challenges, morning to evening, I still read every day. When I'm tired of reading, I wake up in the night to read. There are even at times when I don't usually read, but when I don't read, I make sure I make up for those things I don't read because I'm not a type that reads just my notebook. I used to gather book to read. So I didn't allow politics to distract me anyway. So
was there any extra sacrifice to pay to get to this level today? Like let's say night classes, maybe during your leisure time, instead of this, you go and play your cultural stuff. Just let me do this particular thing. This is a sacrifice I'm paying for this position or this thing I want to get. Is there anything like that?
When I was going through my Facebook comment this afternoon, I saw a comment somebody made. Not be this night class guy with this. So that shows how people have known me in night class. I go for night class every day. I take that pain. Like I said earlier, even if I'm stressed, I try to bond. Because what we do in accounting is something very huge. A particular course might take up to 400 pages of textbook. And we have to know everything inside of it for us to write the exam. So, and I'm not the type that goes to exam without reading every page. I must read to the 400 page before going for exam. If I don't even reach 390, I'll be scared to go for exam. I may feel the 399 may come out. I will not know how to answer it. So enough for me to meet up all those so many pages of books. I sacrifice to read every day. But what I do is I take my class on tutorials very well. I do it voluntarily without payment. The main aim of it is to impact on the students, but the other aim is to be conversant with what I have been reading, so it won't skip my head. So when I read and I teach, it's already here. So a day to exam, yes, it's just on my finger. So a day to exam, I'll just glance through. I won't even struggle much. I'll just run and enter exam and write.
In other words, to help yourself, teach others.
Yes, teach others to help myself.
That's good. Alright, so what advice will you give to those looking up to you? Because definitely so many or thousands of Nigerian students want to be in your shoes. You couldn't become the overall best graduating student, but at least after that guy, I think you're the second person we are looking at, overall graduating best student of 2019-2020 set. So obviously so many persons want to be like you. So what advice do you have for them?
The first thing I always tell my friends, people know me as putting God first. No matter how brilliant you are, if you don't put God first,
you even dress like a pastor, are you?
I'm not a pastor. I like dressing official. So if you don't put God first, anything you do will flop. Then aside putting God first, your own hard work. Because we have negative people in life that will talk you out of your plan. You may want to get this, and people want to be like, wait till you won't even get, no even make me say, wait till they fight for Nigeria, say, no even deserve you. Or more guy, leave this thing, go do another thing. And never listen to negative say. Because those negative people are the ones who could not achieve their dreams. They want to talk you down, so you turn up to be like them. So if people know me, when you bring anything negative to my side, I trash you. I cut you off immediately because I know it will spoil where I'm heading to. So I just discard you. So school is not a scam.
That's true. School is not a scam. Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Mbachi Smart. Before we go, I want to ask you, did you receive any prize today as the best of the set?
I received collective prizes from different people, departments, college, individual lecturers, even an award here. But the cash prize could be total to 100,000. I have not actually total it, but it should be 100 or above. But it won't be below 100,000 in total. Cash prize, even when I brought 10,000 to support, even when I brought 20, when I brought 30. So if you add some of them up together, it should be more than
just
yes. But we had departmental ceremony after that, and the lecturers who already promised me if I get this particular target, they will give me. I don't want to call lecturers' name for security reasons, but I know lecturers who awarded me cash prizes. 20. The least I got from one lecturer was 10. So when I sum up together, it will be above 100.
So, Mr. Smart, would you want to further your education? Stop it here for now.
Well, I'm an Igbo man. Everybody say every Igbo guy wants to make money. But in as much as I want to make money, I also want to bag certificates. I still have 5 more certificates. I have actually written one. That's my AAT. So if you want to call me Mbachi Smart, BSc, AAT.
Wow.
So I've written AAT, Accounting Technician. It took me 1 year and 3 months. 1 year and 3 months to write the exam, and I spent above 100,000 writing that exam. And it was the exam that got me to where I'm actually working now in an accounting firm, global accounting.
You're already working?
Yes, I'm working. I got employed in my degree. When writing my degree exam, I got employed. After my defense, I went back to Lagos to work where I was employed. While working there, I had another employment, and then this particular one. So I chose this one over all that, but I feel this one is where I think my destiny is. But I don't mind going.
Were you applying, or you just on your own and they call you or something?
The one I got while writing my degree exam, I was called to resume work because I went for an online job interview actually. So I passed. They said I should resume even if I've not even finished my clearance. I should come immediately. So after I traveled, I think it was the next day or two days, I went to start working in Lagos. So while working, somebody in that firm linked me up to another firm, which I went for interview based on performance. Passed interview, started working. Then this particular one, the same thing. That's why I say school is not scam. If you know people calling you, they'll look for you. So
Okay, I think you're talking about after school.
okay, after school I will have to bag certificates. And like I said, I already have one, and another one will be in bag next year March. That's the main ICANN. Everybody knows ICANN.
Yeah, Institute
You will be
of,
chartered accountant. Yes. I still have CFA, CIMA. I still have insurance exam to write. I have BB exam. Most importantly, after service, if I finish service today, I think the next week I'm going for masters.
Wow, that's good. So, would you love to come back to MOUAU to be a master, Michael over here, or to try another school?
MOUAU is a tough question. But the thing is, if I have an opportunity to study outside,
So the country.
yes, I will go. I'm actually looking for opportunity, maybe sponsors, family to study outside. But if I have an opportunity of schooling here, I will still school. But the main aim is to school outside. Nobody wants Nigeria stress today. Nigeria is stressful enough to come back and study for postgraduate here. I know what I went through. But notwithstanding, anyone that works here or outside, no problem. I'll continue.
Your relationship life on campus. Obviously, you're a very, very cute guy, so I think you should have admirers. You have had plenty admirers in school, distractions from girls and something like that. So, how were you able to cope with that? You had a whole lot of girlfriends, or you were focused on one person, or you never had anyone at all?
The truth is, if it's about having crushes, I have. But then, I ended my first relationship on the level and I'm not ready to enter into any other one. Personal reasons. Personal reasons.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smart. Comrade Smart. Izuchukwu. It's an honor having you here at MOUAU Gist. Really appreciate you. Thank you very much. We wish you the best. Your future endeavors. We wish you the very best. And keep representing Michael O'Brien University Agriculture.
Sure.
Very, very well wherever you go. Thank you once again. Congratulations.
Alright, thank you very much.